everyone, ShadowMario41 here. Welcome back to the final video of Let's Play SoulCalibur 2. To quote Nightmare, this is it. This is it. This is the last video. So last time we talked about the Elvis impersonator Maxi. Now we're going to talk about the suicidal Yoshimitsu. And why do I say suicidal? Yoshimitsu actually has an attack that does damage to himself. He stabs himself with the sword. And if I have time at the end of this, I'll show you. That would be a good ending to this project, Yoshimitsu killing himself. Anyway, Yoshimitsu is from the Tekken series, and he's actually a really awesome character. He's very unorthodox in his fighting style, probably the second most unorthodox character of all those, obviously the first. But yeah, he's actually very strong. He has some very, very odd attacks, and he's actually a really good character. If you know how to use them. If you don't know how to use them, you'll probably be hopelessly lost if you try. Alright, Charade. Charade even has a profile. How can Charade have a profile? Well, here's your answer. Charade is sort of the minion of the Soul Edge. He just takes a form of any character. He's the personification of random, but he does have a pretty cool eye in the middle of him, so that's kind of cool. So if you're against Charade, there's really no strategy. I mean, he's just random. You don't know what character he's going to be. So that can be good or bad if you want to choose Charade and keep mixing up your fighting styles. I wouldn't recommend choosing Charade ever, because you can get screwed with a really bad character, but you can also get very good characters. And it would be good if you're sort of the jack of all trades. You can play everyone and mix up your fighting styles. So that might be really good or really bad. Now here is my favorite character in SoulCalibur 2, Nightmare, and probably my favorite in the whole series. Nightmare is the main antagonist in this game. He was Siegfried in the original SoulCalibur before he was corrupted by the Soul Edge into this Nightmare, who with each SoulCalibur games gets more and more horrific looking. Even though I don't really care for his SoulCalibur 4 appearance, but anyway, that's besides the point. Nightmare is just purely awesome. He's 100% evil and 100% awesome. There's not much more to say about that. He's a power character, but he's not all power. He actually has some speed and some complicated stances. So he can be a little tricky to pick up, but once you do so, he's very deadly. He's like the power guy, but he's not pure power. Like Astaroth is just all power all the way. Nightmare has some pretty awesome moves. Let's get some cool voice clips.
Give me that I've been waiting for this day for too long.
Oh yeah. Where's This Is It? Can I find that? Be gone, the more die shuffle. This is it. The last video of SoulCalibur 2. Okay, I had to say that. Alright, Ivy. I don't think I need to go into details about Ivy's appearance. Ivy was almost censored in this game, but actually turned out to be like this. So, that's enough about that. Ivy's father is actually Cervantes. I believe I mentioned that in a previous video. And Ivy has probably the most complex fighting style in the game. If you master Ivy, you will be a beast. But doing so takes a lot of work. She has a lot of combos and ridiculous moves. So if you're fighting against Ivy, don't let her get into that groove.
Give up already. You're all talk. Strangle.
If you let her get into a groove and just start stringing together combos with her sword extended, forget it, you'll be dead. Yeah, I guess that's the best strategy. Prevent the sword from being extended. Because without her, not kaleidoscope, that's the name of her legendary weapon, but without her, I guess you'd just call it an extended sword. She's not a very good character. Anyway, here's Cervantes. Cervantes was the main antagonist in the first SoulCalibur, I believe, and now he's not really the main antagonist in this game, but he's sort of a secondary evil, and his character ending shows that if you win with him in arcade, he takes over the world. So I mean, what's better than a world dictator, ghost pirate king? Nothing. Nothing is better than that, and that's why Cervantes is awesome. He's also one of the best fighters. He's a little slow, but if you know how to chain together his attacks very well, he'll be absolutely deadly. He'll be a monster.
Do not defy me. Face my pain. I'm disappointed.
That's what he says about Ivy.
Useless daughter. Power flows through me.
I mean, look at his eyes. That's just creepy. Cervantes, A+ in my book. He is awesome. If you're fighting Cervantes, run away. No. But, yeah, like I said, he's pretty slow if he can't get his moves going, so just don't let him start chaining together combos and using really powerful attacks. But now we have Sophitia. Sophitia is the sister of Cassandra, but Sophitia is 10 times better, and I'll tell you why. Sophitia is a badass. In the arcade mode, she kills Cassandra for personal glory, which is awesome. So Sophitia is really great. Sophitia, yeah, she's like, what was bad about Cassandra and what was bitchy about her is gone with Sophitia. Sophitia is a little more badass and a little more serious about battle.
Okay, here we go. God, think about what you're doing. I realize that I have to deal with this. Hephaestus, protect us, whoever you are.
But, yeah, the only bad thing about Sophitia is she has probably some of the worst voice clips in the game. How unfortunate. Alright, it's Astaroth. Astaroth is the stereotypical fighter. Big and powerful. There's one like this in every fighting game, and Astaroth is like this in SoulCalibur 2. He is just a monster. He's very easy for a beginner to pick up, but I would not recommend using Astaroth ever, because he's very slow, although very powerful. So if you kind of like the power, then go for it. He's like the Ganondorf of this game. That's Astaroth. Not to mention that he becomes the Grim Reaper, which is pretty kick-ass. So yeah, that's Astaroth in a nutshell. Slow but powerful. Obviously, a good counter would be to use a speed character. Ah, did he swear? He did. Bastard! That makes Astaroth awesome. Next. Oh geez, Voldo. What can be said about Voldo? Voldo is a weird-ass character. Weird. Absolutely weird. That's all I can say. He is another very complex fighter. He has so many stances and so many moves. It's just ridiculous. But if you can master these moves, they can be very hard to stop. And, yeah, very deadly as well. So if you're fighting Voldo, one thing to look out for is his stance. If he's like coiled up in a ball, then you know certain attacks are coming. If he's, not facing you, if he has his back faced to you, that's a different stance. If he's crawling, that's a different stance. So just be on the lookout for all of his stances. He doesn't have very interesting voice clips. Oh well, that's Voldo. And finally, Sung Mina. I think Sung Mina is a lot like Helix, but she sacrifices some speed for power. And I kind of don't like that about her. She's easy to pick up and use, but I don't know, I just don't think she's very good in the long run. But she does have some useful attacks. She's very good against, I'd say Maxi. She's very good against Maxi, probably. And characters like that. Probably Talon, too.
Alright, let's get this over, Father. I won't wait.
I mean, she's all for peace, too, but I mean, she does have some cool voice clips, I guess. She's not like Talon, who's all peace all the time and really stupid, so yeah, Sung Mina's alright. And that's enough of that. Now, if I can show you, if I can remember the button combination, I'll show you Yoshimitsu killing himself. If I can remember. Let's go to practice. Oh, you have to do this quick, though. I don't care who we face. Doesn't matter what level we play on, let's do that one. And this will be a good way to end the project. Let's see if I remember this. Nope, I don't. Alright, sorry about that little cut. I got in here and I realized I forgot how to do it. But I remembered, and it is called the Standing Suicide. Die! Aw, poor Yoshimitsu. Oh, that takes off about 1/3 of your health, so I don't know why you'd ever use it, but hey, it's there. So this has been Let's Play SoulCalibur 2. It was an awesome project. I really liked doing it. A little repetitive at times, but oh man, all my hard work paid off in the end, I guess. See you guys next time for a new Let's Play project, which will actually be radically different than this. So I hope you guys will stick around. This is ShadowMario41. See you guys later. Ciao.